Hello everybody and welcome to another HoNReplays.org tournament gamecast. I'm your host Insane Rabbi. Joining me today is going to be Con88. What's up, Con?
Not much, Rabbi, not much.
Sounds good. On the camera we have Calneon. He's been kind of AFK from the site for a bit. Good to have you back there, Cal. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to get this thing going. Not a whole lot to talk about. This was the finals, though. Game 2 between MSI and T7H, now known as Boss. So should see how this we get on audio. Never mind. Slight audio issue I thought I'd heard, but we're good. Cal, go ahead as we'll start the replay here shortly, but take us away on the picks for both Legion and Hellborn. But let's go on the replay. We're 5 seconds in replay, 110 in game. Countdown going. 3, 2, 1, go. And we're off. Cal, what do you think of this Legion side? Or I'm sorry, Cal. Con, what do you think of this side?
Legion side, well, yeah, so standard carry babysitter from Zephyr, Demented Shaman. They seem to be going mid, you know, to counter the possible fade solo mid that we might see. And Valk, who's seen a lot of play now recently, and I really like Valk. Valk's one of those heroes that's just always great to watch, and you know, you can see a lot of great play. Usually I think Rexy he usually does pick up the Valk, really good Valk on him. Pharaoh also something that we haven't seen recently, I don't think, in me anyways, but I really love to watch him too. So really good gank synergy from the Legion side, and then the Soul Reaper, who's the kind of semi-carry support role there. The Hellborn side, we can see you know, 5 has been running this a lot. At least they've been trying to grab it. Soul Reaper, Glacius bottom, giving Soul Reaper a really strong babysitter, and that lane is just super solid, and you know, it's so dangerous. I'm not really sure what's going on mid here. Corrupted Disciple and Hellbringer, maybe they're dual laning it there, maybe some people are going to rotate into different lanes. We see some pings from the Legion, nothing much special though. Pharaoh's got the invis, now spotted this Glacius. Something might happen here if they choose to go on him, but nobody's near Pharaoh, so yeah. Anyways, it does look like that Fade is going to solo mid. I don't know, everybody's moving around. I'll just keep on going through the picks. So like I said, Soul Stealer, Glacius, Corrupted Disciple, Hellbringer, and who did I not mention? Yeah, Fade is the last pick there. So yeah, loads of moving around in the lane so far. Glacius, Soul Stealer now going mid. Demented Shaman taking mid. So a lot of lane changes going on early on, and Fade is going to try and solo bot. He's going to have a top hard time versus Soul Stealer, Soul Reaper, and Pharaoh. But this mid lane should be super interesting. Double dual lane, really strong lane. Yeah. What do you anything special?
Well, I think the lane change right off the bat was interesting. We have Fade, Soul top against Soul Reaper and Pharaoh now. You know, that lane change I think hurt them. They lost a creep wave or two right off the bat, but Soul Stealer should be alright. I mean, same as this Glacius. Glacius is going to come in with a slow and the stun, and Soul Reaper is going to hit all 3 nukes. It's going to be devastating to Zephyr. He's going to have a real hard time farming once Soul Stealer hits like level 3. But at the same point in time, this Fade is basically dead in the water. Not gonna really get any last hits. Gonna just be trying to leech experience. And
yeah,
you see a little
not
action.
even
Adisha taking a lot of damage. Yeah, he's as you can see, he has to stay out of it. I mean, he could get closer. There's no real chain stun combo or anything like that coming here from the Soul Reaper Pharaoh lane. But if Pharaoh, you know, see how Pharaoh's out of line of sight right there. He has no idea where Pharaoh's at. So he can't go forward, because if he does get caught by a Hellfire and maybe a Mummy, he's in some serious hurt. He's probably going to go down. Looks like Fade porting bottom, CD now going top. So lots of lane switches. Hellbringer, Fade. This is actually a pretty common lane. And Hellbringer now going top as well. So we have Fade versus Valkyrie solo. A lot of movement. CD, you know, they're going to think he's solo here and may overplay into this Hellbringer CD lane. No, they're not. And Valk actually taking a stun now. So I mean, 2 lane swaps so far. They can't be happy about losing the money on the ports top, but you know, they're getting the lanes that they really want. So this should be good. Valk is gonna do a little. Oh, go ahead, Con.
No, yeah, I was just saying, like, something I haven't seen in the game that's really clever, not afraid to mix it about. You know, they really don't want the early game to be bad. They're switching lanes out a lot, and I think they really have, like, in this mid lane, the Zephyr's not going to have an easy time, and now the top lane is sorted out with those 3 ports used. But yeah, I think that's a good play, definitely by the boss, switching around those lanes. I think, like, it's, you know,
it's gonna work out to their advantage. Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, they have the lanes they want. You're gonna want Glacius and Soul Stealer against a babysit lane. It's just so strong. Zephyr's gonna come forward. I mean, the Soul Stealer is level 3 now. He's sitting on pretty good mana. He has that bottle. Yes, he does. If Zeph comes forward, he's dead. Zeph actually cannot farm right now, even with D-Sham's heal. And I mean, just look, there's one. There's a nuke and a couple auto attacks, and Zephyr is hurting so bad, needing to use those tornadoes to heal up, in my opinion. When that Iron Shield, yeah, it's gonna help, but to what extent? I mean, Glacius has 2 nukes, Soul Stealer has 3. Trying to come and do a little harassment is D-Sham, but wasting his mana, in my opinion, instead of healing that Zephyr who really could use it. You're not gonna kill this Glacius, even with the Gust combo. Soul Stealer is just gonna sit there and triple nuke you. So another dot going off. Here's the Gust, and actually we do see a couple nukes coming out from Soul Stealer. And just as I'm saying Zephyr should go down, it looks like he's not going to. Nah, he's going to. And now you have Soul Stealer who hits like a truck versus D-Sham with no mana. Although Soul Stealer kind of creep blocked there. He's trying to get away. He should be able to, and he'll be able to bottle up here shortly. Because it looks like on me. Yeah, there's his bottle. And he's gonna come back in. Glacius back in the fight now. If Glacius hits a slow, this could be devastating. And D-Sham needs to back out. So now the question is, where's the rune? It is bottom. I believe Boss scouts with a ward, and I'm surprised Soul Stealer hasn't gone yet. There he goes. So yeah, he's headed bottom to pick up that rune. Go ahead, HoN.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, Soul Stealer not putting a mid means he can't abuse runes, but now that he is mid in the dual lane, that's going to be, he's going to have infinite mana in a dual lane. That's just ridiculous. But I'm so surprised that he actually went down to, Glacius went down the Bloodlust to Zephyr. That was a really good play. They really popped him there. You know, a lot of damage out of nowhere. A great heal from Demented Shaman there.
Yeah, but at the same point in time, you got to realize you lost a Zephyr, which is a carry for a Glacius who doesn't really care if he dies. Obviously, he doesn't want to, but you could almost argue it's his job. And here comes the Gust, and Soul Stealer just nuking him down. And there it is, Zephyr trying to get away, not going to be able to. And now this D-Sham needs to be very careful. Hasted Soul Stealer coming in, doing some work. And like I said, Zeph's not going to be able to farm. They're going to have to lane swap him. Valk's going to have to come in or something because, you know, Boss has the lanes they want. As we stated earlier, their arrow coming out. Is it going to hit Fade? It is not. Fade kind of losing the lane to Rexy a little bit here, but I think that has to do with, you know, the experience lost early, having a lane swap just to begin with, and, you know, it's playing out okay now. It looks as though Valk is going to be rushing Ghost Marchers, excuse me, already with 2 punch daggers. I mean, you don't really see Ghost Marchers / Phase Boots in Dota, but it's not a terrible idea here in HoN. It plays out a lot differently, and the extra move speed in HoN is just so crucial in today's metagame. So check to see Valk maybe even roaming around here shortly, because I don't think you're going to want to keep her solo for much longer. But yeah, I mean, she can be a semi-carry, but we've seen Rexy, a lot of movement, especially these Euro teams in general. They love their movement, they love their roaming, they love their ganking. Yeah. Zeph now actually over here in the jungle having to pick up some tornadoes. HoN, your thoughts on the game so far, though?
Well, yeah, all the action's been mid. I think now that, like, talking about mid, action top, is there? Looks like Soul Reaper's diving on Hellbringer. Hellbringer's probably going to get away. He does. Takes a nuke from Pharaoh. And CD coming in. Everybody's going to back off. I'm not sure. I didn't see what happened in the start of that exchange, but everybody walks away on low health. Glacius rotating top now to see if he can pull off a gank. Pharaoh could really be in trouble here. He's going to be eating some creeps if he gets thrown. Glacius got no support, so he backs off.
Alright, let's also double check right now to make sure our replays are synced up. I'm at 722, 723, 25, 26. Con, you with me? Cal, you with me?
I am 2 seconds behind you. Literally just 2.
And Cal Neon, I think, would probably send me a message if he was off, so he should be good. Yeah, I noticed you were a little behind on that Glacius call.